back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you my what's in my pen case video. I know I promised this like a few months ago and I just couldn't find the perfect pen case situation and haven't been using it that often nowadays because I just go straight with one pen recently, and I've been using the Coleto, Hi-Tec Coleto a lot. So I love it because it has different colors you can choose, and it comes in a case full of like different colors, so you can always take them out and reuse them. So that's why I haven't been using this that often as much as I used to. So since even though I haven't found the perfect setup for my pen case yet, I'll just show you what I've got. So I have a notepad here so I can kind of show you how they work, I guess, even though you probably won't see that well, but yeah, so let's get into it. So this pen case is from Artbox. I really like leather types of pen cases, but I just couldn't find the perfect one. My second choice would be a hard case because it just keeps everything in one place, and I love how this case, when you open it, it just displays all the pens that you might need. So that is always good, and it's easy to pick the ones you want. So this is just really, really pretty, really neutral. They have cute, colorful ones, but I didn't want those kind of pen case, so I just stuck with the neutral one. So I open it up. I have a bunch of pen cases. This is what I've been loving recently, so I just stuffed them in here. So the first thing I have is an eraser, and this eraser I've actually used for, I believe, 10 years of my life. So I always purchase these when I go back to Hong Kong / Macau area, so I would always pick these up because it's pretty hard to find here, even though I think you can find these here now. This is just the Radar plastic eraser. It's just my favorite eraser. This is the eraser that I used for like 10 years, so it should be really good, right? So that is that. I'll try to link all these things down below, so if you're looking to look for them, you can go try to find them. So since I'm talking about eraser, I'm going to talk about the first thing, which is a pencil. So this is a pencil from Muji. I also have other pencils that I liked, but I put this one in here because if I ever lose it, because I used to use this for school, so if I ever lose it, it's totally fine. It's very inexpensive. I believed it was only $1 US-ish. And then it's just super normal. It's just a white pencil. It's kind of see-through, transparent-ish, and it's just a normal 0.5 lead pencil. It's very plain, very normal. I'm not too much to talk about, so I'm just gonna show you that. So I'm gonna talk about my most used pen products first, and then kind of go along like that. So my most used pen that I use right now is the Uni Jetstream number 3. So this one is in a blue edition. I first found out about this when they had their Hobonichis, and they would give this to you, and I fell in love with this pen. I was just using normal ballpoint pens before, and I never knew that pens had such interesting things. There's so many things, so many pens out there that I've never even heard about, and since been in the plant industry, I got to learn more about it, which I felt was really, really cool, really, really different than just using normal ballpoint pens. This one goes on really smooth. It's really thin, which I like. So it just feels really nice to write with. So it's just pretty simple. It's just a 0.5. I'm sure they have other like 0.38. They have 0.7, but I just stick with the normal 0.5 because I think I like thin but not too thin, because if it's too thin sometimes the ink doesn't come out, which I kind of don't like. So I just stuck with this, and I just got this blue one. I actually got it from Amazon because I wanted one that is in my pen case and one's just lying on my desk, so I don't have to open this pen case all the time just to look for it. And the next most used thing I have is this. This is the Pilot Frixion pens. So this one is in 0.38. I used to have, which I still use, I used to use these ones. These are the Frixion. They're kind of like not, this one's 3 colors, and this one is just by itself. These are 0.5. I used to use these ones because my planner was bigger and I was totally fine at using these ones. But the point was that I had to carry so many different colors because I needed these colors, so it was a lot of hassle to like carry so many of these pens. So I was gonna get a 3 different barrel kind of version. So I got this one. But I actually changed it to 0.38 because I was using a Hobonichi Weeks planner, and that planner is definitely, the squares is really small, so it's really small. I couldn't fit too much, so I had to get a pen which was more thinner so it'll look nicer. I love using these for my monthly stuff because I can write down any appointments, anything that I might need to do that day, and if it gets canceled or anything, I can always erase it so I know that it doesn't exist anymore. So what I did is that I used to have the red, black, and blue, but I bought some refills that were the colors that I have been using, which is this like light blue, light pink, and maybe even a light purple. I don't remember what's in here, but I purchased, oh, I think it was a black right here. So I purchased those separately because I wanted to keep the same color consistency, so I just replaced it and it works perfectly fine. So it's super thin, which I really like, and you can always erase it, which is always the best part when anything gets canceled, because that happens a lot with my stuff. So this is a purple one, and I think I got this at Amazon, and then the refills, I think I got it at Tokyo Pen Shop. So my next most used product is my new favorite now. This is what I was talking about with this pen. This is the Hi-Tec Coleto. This is actually the first one I got. This is only 2-sided. This one has 3-sided. This is all purchased on Etsy, so I will link that down below if you're interested in the Hello Kitty one. But I first picked this up at a pen kind of like stationery shop in San Fran when I went a few months ago. So because I wanted to try this out, I didn't want to buy too many, so I just picked this 2 pen, and it's pretty thin. And I got a green one, which is this one right here, and then a blue one, which is like more of a purpley blue, so that's really nice. I love these actually. They're really colorful, they work really well. They're really pigmented, I love, but sometimes they kind of dry a little bit, which I don't like because you're trying to write really nice and all of a sudden it starts drying and it just looks ugly all again. But that's totally fine. I really love this. So this is what I've been loving. So these 3 are like my mostly main pens that I use. The pencils I only use once in a while, depending on like if I need it or not. But so then the rest of the things I want to show you are just extra things that I've been loving, because I did a recent, like when I went to San Fran, I bought a bunch of pens, and obviously I'm not going to love all of them, so these are the ones that I really like. So the first one I have here is this pink one. This is just a normal Jetstream pen, which is basically the same one as this one, but this one is in 0.38. Purchased this on Etsy, and it's just really nice to use. Just randomly when I need to grab a pen, I just pick this one up to write with, because it's just plain black and it's a super cute pink color, which I really like. Next thing I have, I just picked up one. I don't remember where I got this, but I feel like it was a gift, and I was really happy about it because I really love Frixion pen, and it's really hard to find the 0.38 Frixion ball pens, and this is the slim version, which I love how slim it is, and it's perfect, and it's just this nice kind of like bluish purple color, which I really like. And this is those pens that you can just erase when you want to cancel something, so that's super good. So this is just an extra color for me aside from the 3 that I have right here, and it's really thin and I really want more, but it's really hard to find these, especially on Etsy, and they get kind of pricey after a while. The next thing I have here is actually pretty interesting because I purchased the white one, the Uniball Signo, because everyone talks about the white one and I just wanted one, and I swear I haven't used it yet, but it's there just in case I ever need it. So I decided to pick up a color one too, and I've really been loving this. It's very comparable to the Jetstream, I guess, but it's more like a gel type of pen, which I really like also. This one's in 0.38. it dries out a little bit, so sometimes I get really annoyed when I'm trying to write. If you can tell, it's kind of a dry piece of writing, which kind of sucks, but I really love how the pen works. It's really smooth, really consistent, and I just love this color also, so that is that. Another pen I want to show you is also Signo. This is the Uniball Signo RT, I guess. This one is pretty new, so I'm not really, I don't really use this one that often. This one is a blue 0.38. I just love how it has the Hello Kitty on it. It's just super cute. It's really, really light, which can be a good thing once in a while if you're using it for a long period. It's just a normal blue pen. Super nice. There's not much to say about this one. I just put this in here because I really liked it, so that is why I have it in there. And the very last kind of like pen related things is actually a highlighter. So I was in school and I would just try to like highlight things regularly, even though probably never. But I love how this is the Frixion version of a highlighter, which means you can erase things when you don't want it anymore. So this is just a normal green highlighter, just like that. And when you're feeling like, oh, never mind, that note wasn't that important, then you can just erase that away, which is really good. So I just keep that one in there because, yeah. So these may be some of the pens that I really like, but also just pens that I use because it's for school. I don't want to lose it. But there's also pens that I really, really enjoy, really love, and I don't use it because I just want to keep it really, really close. So I might do a favorite pen type of video later in the future. So if you like those kind of videos, make sure you're subscribed and follow all my Instagram and planner account and stuff like that. So that is all I have for you today. I'm gonna do more of like a top favorite kind of video later on. For pens, this is just stuff that I use on a daily basis. That doesn't mean that I completely love them. Like, there's a lot that I love, but there's some that I don't show you because I don't really keep it in my pen case for everyday use. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and comment down below any other videos you'd like to see. Make sure you subscribe and also let me know what pens you like, and I'll try to go check them out. And yeah, so I'll see you next time. Bye!